In 5 years, these cars could be worth more than what you paid for them today. We're talking rally-bred hatchbacks you can barely get your hands on, luxury coupes that might be the last of their kind, and muscle cars so powerful they've already made history. While most cars lose value the second you drive them off the lot, these seven are breaking the rules, and you'll want to know why before they disappear for good. Let's get into it. In a world where most cars lose value the moment you drive them off the lot, there's a rare few that do the exact opposite. They become more valuable. These aren't just cars. They're investments on wheels. In the next 5 years, some models will go from nice to have to highly sought-after collectibles, and if you buy them now, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Whether it's due to limited production, iconic status, or a unique blend of performance and heritage, these vehicles are set to defy depreciation. Stick around, because missing out on these seven could be the biggest financial regret of your car buying life. Most cars are a losing game when it comes to value. In fact, on average, a brand new vehicle loses 20 to 30% of its value in the first year alone, and by the fifth year, it's often worth less than half of what you paid. But every now and then, something rare happens. A car resists the market's natural pull downward and starts climbing in value instead. Sometimes it's because the automaker decides to discontinue a beloved model, driving demand through the roof. Other times, it's due to a unique combination of heritage, performance, and scarcity that makes collectors and enthusiasts fight over the limited supply. And in today's market, where certain cars are being electrified, redesigned, or even killed off entirely, the window to buy these future gems is closing fast. Over the next few minutes, we're diving into 7 vehicles that you can buy right now, whether new or lightly used, that have the potential to not just hold their value, but grow in worth over the next 5 years. Number 7. Toyota GR Corolla. The Toyota GR Corolla is the definition of a future collectible. At a time when most automakers are going electric or downsizing engines, Toyota went in the complete opposite direction, building a raw, manual-only hot hatch inspired by their World Rally program. It's powered by a 1.6-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder making 300 horsepower, paired with a GR4 all-wheel drive system that can send up to 70% of power to the rear wheels for an almost rear-drive feel. What makes this car so special isn't just the numbers, it's the rarity. Toyota is producing only a few thousand units each year, and specific trims like the Circuit Edition are even harder to find. We've already seen dealer markups hitting $10,000, $15,000, and in the collector world, that's often the first sign of a model destined to climb in value once production ends. Think of cars like the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X Final Edition or the Subaru WRX STI. Once discontinued, clean low-mileage examples skyrocketed in price. If Toyota eventually stops making the GR Corolla or shifts to a hybrid or electric powertrain, the current gas-powered, manual GR Corolla could become the holy grail for hot hatch fans. And if you think that's rare, wait until you see the next car, a Japanese luxury coupe that might be the last of its kind. Number 6. Lexus LC 500. In an age where performance cars are becoming more digital, the Lexus LC 500 is a rare throwback to pure mechanical excellence paired with modern craftsmanship. Under the hood is a naturally aspirated 5.0-liter V8, no turbos, no hybrid motors, just a smooth, high-revving engine that delivers 471 horsepower and a spine-tingling exhaust note. The LC 500's value potential comes from more than just its engine. Lexus designed it as a rolling piece of art, with curves and proportions that wouldn't look out of place on a concept car. Inside, you get handcrafted leather, Alcantara, and unique design touches that make it feel bespoke in a way few cars under 6 figures can match. And here's the big kicker. Lexus is slowly moving toward hybrid and electric performance models. Once the naturally aspirated V8 is gone, the LC 500 instantly becomes the last of the line, and history tells us those cars, think Lexus LFA or BMW M3 E92, become collector gold. But while the LC 500 is a luxury GT, our next pick is pure mid-engine sports car perfection from Germany. Number 5. Porsche 718 Cayman GTS 4.0. The Porsche 718 Cayman GTS 4.0 is, quite frankly, one of the best driver's cars on sale today. Its naturally aspirated 4.0-liter flat-six produces 394 horsepower, revs to 7,800 RPM, and delivers one of the purest, most engaging driving experiences you can buy under $100K. Available with a manual or PDK dual-clutch transmission, it combines modern reliability with old-school sports car feel. Why is it an investment? Because Porsche's naturally aspirated mid-engine sports cars are becoming extinct. The shift toward turbocharged four cylinders and electric models means this could be one of the last mid-engine Porsches with a big, naturally aspirated engine. Past models like the Cayman R and Boxster Spider have already proven how well special variants hold their value and often surpass their original sticker price. On top of that, Porsche has a massive enthusiast and collector base worldwide. Limited supply, rising demand, and the GTS 4.0's unique engine mean values could start climbing much sooner than you'd expect, especially as the industry continues to phase out naturally aspirated engines. And if you think a low-slung sports car is desirable, wait until you see what happens when a hardcore off-road SUV becomes an instant cult classic. Number 4. Ford Bronco Raptor. The Ford Bronco Raptor takes an already desirable SUV and cranks it up to 11. Built with lessons learned from the F-150 Raptor, it features a 418 horsepower twin-turbo V6, Fox live valve shocks, and massive 37-inch all-terrain tires right from the factory. It's not just a street cruiser, it's a buy-already monster that can conquer almost anything you throw at it. Investment-wise, the Bronco Raptor has a lot going for it. First, production numbers are limited due to supply chain constraints and high build costs, which means demand is far exceeding availability. Second, the Raptor badge has a proven track record. Older F-150 Raptors in good condition now sell for more than they cost new. Finally, nostalgia plays a big role here. Classic first-generation Broncos from the 60s and 70s are now auction favorites, with some selling for six figures. If Ford ever changes emissions regulations, moves to hybrid-only powertrains, or cuts production, the Bronco Raptor could easily become the most sought-after SUV of this era. But the next car on our list proves you don't have to go off-road to own a vehicle that could quietly rise in value. Number 3. BMW M5 CS. The BMW M5 CS is already being talked about in collector circles as one of the greatest modern BMWs ever made. It's the most powerful production BMW to date, with a 627 horsepower twin-turbo V8 that rockets the big sedan from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds. But this isn't just about straight-line speed. BMW shed over 200 pounds compared to the standard M5 by using carbon fiber body panels, lightweight forged wheels, and even swapping the rear seats for sculpted individual buckets. Production of the M5 CS was extremely limited and only ran for a single model year, 2022. That alone puts it in rare territory, much like the legendary E39 M5 or the M3 GTS. Combine that with the fact that it's a high-performance sedan you can drive daily, and you've got a formula for strong long-term demand. Values have already stabilized, with some lightly used examples selling for more than they cost new, a rare sign for a modern BMW. Given BMW's gradual shift toward electrified M models, the M5 CS could very well become the last truly unfiltered V8-powered M sedan in history. And if you think sedans like this are valuable, just wait until you see what happens to an American muscle car that's about to vanish forever. Number 2. Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170. The Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 is, quite literally, the final boss of muscle cars. It's the last hurrah for Dodge's Hemi V8 before the brand goes electric, and they didn't hold back. Packing a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 that can crank out up to 1,025 horsepower on E85 fuel, this is the quickest production car ever made, running the quarter mile in just 8.91 seconds. Dodge is building fewer than 3,300 units, And with demand from collectors, drag racers, and moper fans all fighting for a piece of history, it's already being called the modern equivalent of a 70 Hemi Cuda. The fact that it's street legal yet faster than most hypercars makes it a once-in-a-generation machine. The muscle car era is officially ending, and that alone means cars like the Demon 170 will be museum pieces in 20 years. With its outrageous specs, limited run, and historic significance, it's almost guaranteed to appreciate, especially if kept in pristine, low-mileage condition. But while this is peak gasoline-powered madness, our final pick shows that even in the electric age, some cars are already proving they can hold and even grow their value. Number 1. Porsche Taycan Turbo S. The Porsche Taycan Turbo S might seem like an odd inclusion on a list of future collectibles, but hear me out. While most EVs lose value rapidly due to battery concerns and rapid tech changes, the Taycan Turbo S is different. It's the flagship electric Porsche, built with the same obsessive engineering and design detail that makes their gasoline cars so coveted. With 750 horsepower on overboost and a 0-60 miles per hour time of just 2.6 seconds, it's as quick as a Bugatti Veyron in its day, yet delivers it in near silence with mind-bending instant torque. More importantly, Porsche's reputation for build quality and driving engagement means this isn't just another electric appliance. It's a car enthusiasts actually want. Special colors, low-mileage configurations, and rare options like the Porsche exclusive manufacturer details will likely be the ones to watch. As more EVs flood the market, the Taycan Turbo S will stand out as one of the first true performance EVs with timeless appeal, similar to how the Tesla Roadster now commands big money from collectors. So there you have it, 7 cars that could defy the odds and not just hold their value, but actually grow in worth over the next 5 years. From the raw, rally-bred Toyota GR Corolla to the brutal Dodge Demon 170 and even the future-proof Porsche Taycan Turbo S, each one is a rare mix of performance, heritage, and scarcity. The key takeaway? In today's car market, depreciation is the rule, but these cars are the exceptions, and the clock is ticking. Whether it's stricter emissions laws, electrification, or simply the end of production, once these opportunities are gone, they're gone for good. Now I'm curious, which one of these 7 would you put in your garage if money was no object? Would you go for a high-revving Lexus LC500, a collector-grade BMW M5 CS, or maybe you'd grab that Bronco Raptor before it disappears from lots? Drop your pick in the comments, hit the like button if you learned something new, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the cars worth buying right now. Because sometimes, the right car isn't just transportation, it's an investment.